Alright guys, so next up we're going to be going over a close grip Smith press. So first of all, you want to make sure the bench is centre in the Smith machine, which you can do by basically putting the bar down, looking at the knurling in relation to the Smith and making sure it's roughly centre. From there, set the safeties just below where you'll fail. So if you do fail, you're not going to get stuck, which you don't want. And then from there, the close grip Smith press is going to be primarily like a movement that's going to target your chest, shoulders and triceps. It's going to bias a bit more triceps than a standard standard press. And what we're focusing on here is making sure with all our pressing movements we've got a nice proud chest throughout. So we're not just sitting relaxed, we're focusing on keeping that chest elevated with a slight arch in our upper back, but not too much that we're sacrificing our range of motion or shortening our range of motion. And then when we're performing this, what we're thinking about is getting a bit of a closer grip, as the name suggests, than a standard Smith press. So usually with a standard Smith, what we basically want is we want our upper arm kind of stacked over we want our elbow stacked under our hand, and we want our forearm quite vertical throughout the whole movement. Here, we're having a slightly narrower grip, and then what we're basically doing is unracking the bar with a flexed wrist. Before doing so, make sure you establish your grip by jamming this part of your hand into the machine first. From there, grabbing the bar like you're gonna do like a rowing movement, unrack, and then what we can focus on here is instead of allowing our elbows to flare, keeping them tucked slightly, so we challenge our triceps more. And then what we're looking for with our setup is we don't want our elbows directly under the bar. We want them to almost travel forward towards our knees very slightly. What that will basically mean is we'll target our triceps a bit more, whereas if our elbows stacked under the bar like this, we'll have less challenge to the tricep. So, quick recap, grab the bar with a flexed wrist, so when you unrack it, it's then straight. Allow your elbows to travel forward, almost towards your knees slightly, then drive up, and repeat that process. You can make this even more of a tricep dominant movement by shuffling yourself down the bench even further, and then from there, making sure the bar goes even lower. And again, the more your elbow travels forward and is less stacked under the bar, the more basically torque or tension you'll have going throughout your tricep. This would be classed as more of a JM press, so don't do this unless programmed otherwise. The benefit of doing like a close grip Smith is it will allow you to do a tricep dominant movement but still accumulate effective work for your chest and also your shoulders and heavily load the triceps.
Thank you very much for watching. The full video is exclusively available to my online coaching and personal training clients. If you are interested in personal training or online coaching, feel free to inquire via the link in my bio, or simply drop me a message on any of my social media platforms, or give me an email for more information.